Hi, my name's Samaya Hussain and I'm from the UK, and I am going to solve a mathematical problem which hasn't been solved for over 2,000 years. It's called squaring the circle, and a mathematician called Ferdinand von Liedermann in 1882 introduced this problem and said it was impossible to solve. He said you only can use a pencil, a compass, and a ruler on paper. I've solved this problem now. I'm going to show you how I've solved this problem. One moment. I have drawn a circle with lines going through it. This one is 14 lines, and I've drawn another one with lines going through it. So this is like my proof on paper, but I will show you I've made a model. I've made a few models which proves that this works. This is my first model. As you can see, it's a circle. Inside this circle, which I've made, it's a 3D model, are boxes, little boxes. As you can see, individual boxes all put together, which construct into a circle. Now this is a rectangular, these boxes are rectangle, so they're not proper cubes as such, but it's just showing you the idea of this 3D model. Now, I'm trying to put it back together now. So the area of this construction is 3.41, which is pi. So it's saying that you have to have the same area of, you've got to have the construct a square that has the same area as a circle. So pi is 3.14. So these boxes are the same area. These squares are the same area as pi. So this is solved. I've made another model. Which is also a circle. Now I cut the boxes in half so they make proper squares like cubes. So altogether is 18 square cubes here. So if I take all these small cube boxes apart, I can lay them all down. One moment. Lay them all down on the table. One moment. Lay them all down. Take them all apart. Now you can make as many boxes as you like. You can just play around with this, but it's easy just to draw on paper as well. But showing it in a model actually shows what can be done. Now here, I've taken all the boxes apart. Can you see? One moment. Trying to get it on camera. There we go. I've laid them all down on the table, as you can see. One moment. Trying to get it all so you can see properly. Right. As you can see, all these boxes. I'm not very good at making videos. Please bear with me. As you can see, all the boxes there. So as you can see, it makes a square. Now I can measure the square area, the length, the height, but this all constructs, it all constructs into a circle. So that's like one big square that goes into the circle. So this area of cubes equals 3.14, which is pi. I've solved the problem. Thank you for watching. I'm a genius. Bye bye.